Hello. Good morning. Oh, I'm late for work. My bad. Good morning, Predator. Robert, how's it going? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Currently short. Couple of mics. Couple of mics here. Currently short on this kind of death candle ish that we got there. Looking for it to run kind of this LRLR here to the left. We'll see. Risking a little more than I'd like, to be honest, now that I see where the stop needs to be. Good morning, Coper. On eval right here. We'll see. As far as news today goes, we don't really have any other than a couple of speakers, and then we do have Trump speaking, I think, at 10. So that's probably going to be a market mover there, if I had to guess. If I had to guess. Morning, Francis. Mancini basically says we got to recover 59.25 in order to squeeze. We called out overnight there on our overnight stream the 192 area as our draw on liquidity. Ended up being correct. It did not get there until London. Finally spiked through it at like 3 a.m. there. 3 a.m. This thing could just push higher here. It kind of death candle to the swept some liquidity. Could just go higher now. We'll see. Like I said, we're in an eval here, just kind of seeing what happens. And we'll switch our position the other direction if it decides to squeeze. If ES gets above 59.10, it's kind of my line in the sand. Kind of my line in the sand there, 59.10. So if ES pops 59.10, we'll probably just get out of this short. I just noticed that we kind of held the 5-minute trend line there. We did wick below it, but we did not close below it. So that's already not a good sign for my short here. All right, I'm going to take the short off, I think. We're about to have a 5-minute harami. Harami. 3 free resets deal going on this week. Oh, really? That's interesting, Coper. All right, I'm going to kill that. And we're going to take Zalone. Lunatic pennies. You have no bias on the market, but if I have to choose a side, it will be more to the downside of the reason why I do not. Yeah, we'll see. What up, Tech T? Pine Tree says full port. All right, let me do that. Let me get it. ATM on there. Yes, closed above the 10. Wow. All right, let's quit dicking around here. Wait for open. Let's quit dicking around and wait for open. I was short there, and then the 5-minute harami scared me. Scared me out of my position. Oh. Look at the 4-hour. Yeah, I did already. I did a little. We did a little looky-loo this morning. So we'll see what happens. We'll wait. Just be careful. Good morning, Timbo. I mean, we have some levels to the downside. We have a lot of room to the downside. We have Trump speaking, you know, you got a lot of stuff down here that's kind of unfilled. I mean, you got this big gap down here from last week's new week opening gap. This is way down there at this point. We did kind of sweep the hourly sell side there. And we are delivering from an hourly gap, so we could get some sort of push up here. Just depends. I don't know. Yes, reclaiming the 10 there. Could just wait for the yes reclaim 25. If we're going to squeeze, that's kind of the level it has to reclaim. Could just wait. So let's kind of see what happens. That Harami is not stopped out yet. I stopped myself out manually because it, I don't know. Still up 284 on this eval. Whew. The old back's hurting this morning. Yeah, true lunatic. What up, Bad Mouse? Short NQ from overnight and paid handsomely. Let's go. Nice job. You can see our degeneracy from our overnight stream up here. We'll see. Good morning, Rob. Right, coming into the open, anything can happen. We got about 5 minutes. We'll see what happens on the 925 candle here. Husk Williams in the house. What up, Husk? We'll see what time Trump speaks. I think it's around 10. Sometimes he's not on time. We'll see. Good old Trumpy. 21,439. Yeah, maybe. You're probably right, lunatic. Sorry I coughed in your ear, guys. I forgot. Take me a minute to get used to muting this every time I got a cough. Boom, 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 boom. What up, Michael? ES is below the VWAP here. Nasdaq is as well. We're kind of testing that 5-minute trend line here. What's good, Dale? What's good? Overnight sweep the low at open first. Maybe. Never know. I almost don't think we go back to the low. Almost. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to know. Really is hard to know. I might take this if we close above it. We'll see. Even before open. I thought the 2-minute might be better, but the 3... I mean, it's not even that. I don't know. It's all right. It's all right. 16-point break even. Let's figure out the stop. 20 points. What kind of husky? Husk Williams. He's just husky. He's a husky guy. We'll see. Pull him back. Maxie, what are you doing? Over there clawing on my chair. See kind of what happens here at open, I guess. What do we got? 214 and a quarter. So we'll see kind of what we get here at open. Do we sweep lower? Do we push into the VWAP? Maybe we push into the VWAP here at open. 235s. $235s maybe. Get through the 215s. We should push through into the VWAP 230s. But we'll see. Yes, at the VWAP there, 59.10s holding above there for now. Holding above there for now. We got, what's my timer at? Okay. Everything's backwards because my screen's, like, I don't know what it is. Sometimes when I leave stuff open, it switches from one screen to the other and I can't move it. So we got about 30 seconds still open here. Let's see if this thing can push through the 215s quickly. Can it do it? We're at the 200 level right here at open. ES is at the VWAP, which is not great, but we'll see. 10 seconds. What up, MK? Big pump up there. Push there, 231s. We push the 250 here. Maybe got a pivot point up there, 253. Pivot point up there, 253. Trying to get my... Okay. Trying to get my charts fixed up here. All right, there we go. Pushing up. There's the 255s. All right, let me pull this chart back down. There we go. Sorry, I'm trying to get everything organized. All the way up into the 265s. Wow, nice ripper. If the first trade you took on Apex PL went below the 30% rule, that means that you're probably going to be denied your payout. You still need to trade and get to payout request. and then just get the denial and trade 10 more days or 8 more days of $50. Or maybe it's 6 more days. Is it 6 days of $50, I think? So we'll pull back here into the 220s. Can't sign the agreement on Topstep. Any ideas how I can go through? What agreement, York? I'm not sure Topstep makes you sign anything that I recall. Yeah, you don't lose the account. Good morning, Futures Trader. I don't know. Does Topstep make you sign anything? I can't remember. I have not had a Topstep account in so long. I cannot remember. We don't really have any news, Futures Trader, but I do think Trump is speaking at 10. So I don't really know what... I mean, I would just submit a ticket if you can't figure out how to sign. For sure, would just submit a ticket. Called the long, that small pullback. Yeah, I mean, I hit the long too, but, you know, and going into open's always a gamble. Trying to get the push into 300 maybe. Get a few bucks back from our loss earlier. These are micros. You're a 10-point trader. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, lunatic. That's me. 2 days to reply. I would send them a... Well, I don't know, York, if it's taking that long. So Coper's saying it's in the dashboard. They make you agree after look at the contract, but I don't remember signing something. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Nice job, Tech T. Let's go. 400 bucks. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. So it's a good sign here if you are long is Mancini says that if we reclaim the 25, we squeeze. So we want to see a strong close above here. Right now it's kind of rejecting it, but let's see. Let's see if it closes above here. Not yet, though. It has not yet. Looked like it might was going to. We'll see. I'm thinking about adding in here. You and I go long at the top. Very bad idea without a significant pullback. Yeah, we'll see. If I see a close above 25, I'm going to add. And then we will get out. I'm going to close back below. All right, yes, retesting 25 here. Looks like it wants to go. We get kind of a close above 260. This is going to be a really good sign. All right, got 25 seconds left on this 1 minute candle. Let's see what happens. Apple's dumping. Take me higher. Look at her go. I mean, I am at 290. This is such good momentum, though. I'm probably going to push up a little more. Push it up a little higher here. This next push through should get us into that 310 area, I would guess. By the way, ES did close above 25, just saying. You could maybe add on a little bit of a pullback here if it holds 25. Patiently waiting, yeah. London Eye, yep. 417 all the way up there, right? Now we should get a little bit of a decent sized candle here push through, I would think. You might want to wait a second. You might want to build a little something, but I think it should go. Rip it! Goes 28 back down. It says it didn't reclaim. Yeah, that's true. 5 micros, 40 points. Let's go. So if it goes to 28 and goes back down, he says it didn't reclaim. That's interesting. I didn't see that. It did hit 29, though. And it's kind of building structure above that level, so I like it. All right, I want this first pump above to take us out. I don't want it to go like 304, 305, and then pull back. If it does that and it doesn't hold the 90, then I don't know. Oh, okay, I got you, Edward. 350. Maybe 350. I mean, for sure it could go higher. We got overnight high 417. All right, get me out here on this push. There we go. There we go. There we go. Nice little play there on that pullback. Just kind of, really, I didn't get the greatest entry, but kind of play off the first presented fair value gap, right? Usually, if this gap holds, it's very bullish. If this gap would got inverse back through, then it would be very bearish. So once we kind of wicked into it and held there, I got in here. Obviously, that's late, but, you know, that's the idea. If you are still holding a runner, you can kind of hold a lotto runner up here to 429. I thought that was the draw on liquidity potentially overnight on this push up, and we didn't quite get there. So you can hold a little lotto runner maybe into 429 if you want to there. Obviously, I'm all out, but, you know. This is the account we were trading last night. We're up $432. Quite a bit of fees, but, you know, that happens with micros. Dun, 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 dun. So we'll see kind of what happens. Again, no real news today. Got a couple of speakers. You got, and by the way, I did take that in my funded accounts too. With 4 micros. I didn't tell you guys that, but we did slap that in the funded accounts as well. I was already in the trade, so it didn't really matter, right? But I took this exact same entry in my funded accounts for the 30, 35, 40 points, whatever it was. So 272 in those, 270. I felt like that was good enough. We have news at 9:45. I don't think if there's any news, I don't see it. I mean, what are you seeing? Let's see. Let me look. Fed Jefferson speaks in 3 minutes. So that's it. And I don't even know who that is. We got Fed Jefferson, or Fed Governor Jefferson speaks. Really nothing else. U.S. leading index. I mean, that's not going to do anything. Month over month. Bill auction's not going to do anything. FOMC member Kashkari speaks at 1:30. That could move the market. Really, Trump is what the market's going to be kind of holding its breath on there. I think, is he not speaking with Putin? Is that what's going on with him at 10? Him and Putin, I think, maybe are speaking. It's not showing up on my news stream, but I did see someone post it on Twitter today. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, lunatic. Protect those profits. And exactly, you know, I mean, to the T there. What Mancini say? We reclaim 25 and we squeeze. Now, 25 to 31 is not a huge move, but you could take profit here, move your stop to break even, and then target 45. Next level up, target 45 there. Or maybe 39. But you got the close above, the retest, you know, for the continued squeeze. Seems easy enough, but it's really not. He's speaking with Putin. Then after that, Zelensky. Okay, I got you. Thank you, Anthony. Yeah. So if you're not already done, right, then you want to be careful. Size down, kind of what Lunatic says. Size down, protect your profit. Good morning, Angel. Scrambled eggs, how you doing today? How to add multiple prop firm accounts in NinjaTrader? It's pretty simple. The way you have to do it, scrawled, is so my connection. So Bulenox is rhythmic. Apex is trade of 8. Take Private Trader is trade of 8, and Tradeify is trade of 8. So everything has to be trade of 8. You can have one rhythmic connection. All right. So that's how you do it. And you're able to just add the connections just like normal and connect. And to copy across those connections, I'm using Replicanto. It makes it easy. You just pick a leader account and you select what accounts you want to copy. You just select them with a green dot. If the green dot's on, it's copying. If it's not, it's not. And that's it. Keep it simple. Really not hard at all to use. What up, Black Beauty? Imagine Putin speaks with Zelensky, yeah. After a long war and finally meet face to face, yeah. You thought your Apex code was MM. If I only with a ticket, will they change the code internally if I open a ticket? I don't think so. No, my Apex code is Myth Green Knight. They don't allow 2-digit codes, so if someone has MM, I don't know how they got it, because I requested it long ago, and they said, no, you can't have a 2-digit code, even though Patrick has PW. So, but no worries. Green Knight, did you get a discount? If you got a discount, that's all that matters. Replicanto is $149, I believe, or is it $199? And you get a 20% discount if you use Methodical 20. I think it's $199. You get a 20% discount. Boom, 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 boom. So did MM give you a discount, Green Knight? Because that's interesting if it did. Are those new tradable on Apex PA? News tradable? You can trade the news as long as it's your normal strategy. Option 2 on Hell, yeah, I got a code. It's just like MM1 or something, but let me look. $56 for 300Ks. I wonder who was using the code MM, because that's not supposed to be a code that can be used. That's what they told me anyway. So I might need to reach out to them, because somebody might be thinking they're using my code and they're not. If that's the case. Option 2 is going to be MM2. You're only going to get 45% off, but that's option 2. Huh. Use MM for Apex always? No, you don't, Room. Room, that's not my code, Room. It's not my code. Don't do it. In fact, I'm gonna send them a message right now because I want to know why would they allow someone else to have that code if they told me I could not have that code. No, that's not my code. My code is myth. I'm gonna send them a message right now. We're gonna send them a message right now. I mean, they probably won't care, but I always help. I hate how you have to try to send these guys a message. We got to do it. Bulenox, my code is MM. Moses used it last week for 20 accounts. Lavender, it's MM. Mr. T, it could be. Oh, look at this thing go, guys. She's a runner. I think it's going for that 429, at least the overnight high at 417. ES is approaching that 59.45 now, too. Yeah, I'm seriously sending them a message right now because I want to know, like, why in the world let's see here. All right, all right, all right. I'm waiting. Not much we can do right now. All right, I just submitted a ticket to them. They probably won't do anything about it, but let me try that code right quick. Are you guys serious? I mean, I'm hoping you guys are serious with that. Let me see. It's kind of rude if someone is using that code. Yeah, that code works. Yeah, I literally asked for that code like almost 2 years ago, and they said you couldn't have a 2-digit code. Yep, it does work. So somebody probably is taking advantage of my code right there. Rude. Rude. That's rude. Yeah, I just told them like someone else is using that custom code that I asked for originally, and you guys told me I couldn't have it or that it wasn't available. Or they didn't say it wasn't available. They said a two-letter code is not available. They don't allow two-letter codes. And now someone's using it. Yeah, Green Knight. That's not mine, unfortunately. Mine's Myth. So on Apex, it's always Myth, but that's all right. Not you guys, not your guys' faults. I'm gonna. I sent them a message, so we'll see. Oh, I'm not gonna short or long up here, lunatic. I'm gonna wait. So, yeah, I don't know who has that code. I mean, someone obviously has done went around and did some codes there. I'm gonna go ahead and get me some codes from all these other ones too. I'm gonna literally get a code with every other prop firm, even if I'm not advertising it, just so it's not taken. Just so it's not taken. All right. Pulling back here, 350. ZS didn't touch that 45 quite yet. It hit 44 and a quarter. Pivot point right there at 40 on this pullback. I do think I could scalp here for 5 or 10 points. I think we could scalp here long for 5 or 10 points. Problem is, where's the stop going to go? I'm going to try it. Why not? Got into it late after it kind of already bounced 5 points, but that's okay. Just one micro here. Now two. Now three. Now four. Now five. Oh. Rip it. One micro like Tom Sabo. That's right. I went too heavy though. I went too many micros. More than Tom Sabo would do. It took me out of one. Not rudely. We don't want to call her rude while we're in the trade. She's so sweet. She's such a sweet and giving girl. Such a sweet and giving Nasdaq. She's so kind. So very kind to everyone. So very kind. All right, took us. Okay. All right. We going to 33:30? I don't know. Yeah, 6 minutes. Is it 6 minutes? I thought it was like, oh, it is almost 10 already. You're right. Use Mr. T from the A team? Yeah, I should have. Oh. Yeah, it's a shallow pullback. The only reason why I took it was because we were at the 9. We're at the 350 level. Obviously, I got in a little heavier, a little taller than that. A little taller, a little higher up. Let me see if I can find the Trump speech live. Let me see if we can find it. Trying to add to your Bulenox account. So why do they make you scale? Those option 2, Michael? Those must be option 2. Trump live. Yes, hit the 59.45. You only need 10 points to buy food for your cat and your dog. 10 points feed your dogs on your cat. What? Oh, a day. Okay, I got you. Oh, let's see if we can find where the Trump speech is. Let's see if this is it. Let's listen to El Trumpo if he comes on. Right now, Israeli foreign minister is speaking on the developments in Gaza. The Nasdaq is like the dentist. He just drill your teeth and he loves watching you in pain. Yeah. Tame Tiger, with 10 points, I could feed the world? Maybe. All right, I'm going to mute this. We'll keep an eye on it if Trump comes on. We'll keep kind of an eye on it. Kind of building a bull flag here. This might really kind of be our first little bull flag breakout. Patrick Whelan style, you know? You ask AI if the countries are the largest militaries put money towards World Star agent in Hungary. Hunger. Said it would solve it easily. Oh, yeah, yeah. Is he more orange? I don't know. I don't see him yet. I don't see him. It does amaze, you know, like obviously we don't really get into politics on this channel here because I'm not super political, but like there's a guy that I follow on Twitter who I kind of respected. And then he was talking, you know, like if you don't like somebody, that's fine. Like I really don't care. But he was like on Twitter saying that you know, the bullet should have taken out Trump and stuff like that. I'm like, come on, man, that's taking that stuff too far. You know, in my opinion. And again, I don't really get political, but I don't care who you are. You don't wish death on someone, like them or not. You know what I mean? So, you had to unfollow him, unfortunately. His politics just kind of got in the way there. You watch The View and drink soy milk. Oh. Yeah, it's just kind of crazy. I don't know why he would say that kind of stuff. He has a big following, too. It's like, I guess he just doesn't care. He's supposed to talk to him on the phone? Maybe, BKR. I have no idea. I have no clue. That's probably would be best, right? You're not going to take the trade you feel listen. Yeah, I don't blame you, lunatic, for sure. Well, it's 10 o'clock. Right now, we're just waiting. That's all we can do. What's gold look like overnight there? Guys, look at our drawing from last night. We actually drew this before anything even formed. So gold did hit the full target. Wow, look at that. All the way down to the full target. 3,212. The entry was 240. Whoa! He is actually holding a news conference, but it seems to do something every day. Yeah, true. Darn it. I missed that breakout there. You wish it was later. I don't always like being on the monitor this early. Yeah, I don't blame you. There's the breakout. Pull back into the 390, 395 area like that. I'm going to jump in here. What are we in? 3? Trump speaks with President Putin on ceasefire efforts. That's the headline, but it doesn't say when or how. All right, ES tapped the 53 there. I think we get one more push back above. Typically that's what happens. I should do the stock tiger spam the buy button. Order field, order field. Yeah, I did get in late, Jan, for sure. I turned it on. I've switched charts, and yeah, it's fine. We'll see. Then we get one more push back through the 400s. Might even do something like this. Pretty confident this pushes back through there one more time, but we could be wrong. Boom, 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 boom. Every morning while I sit on my throne, I proclaim, I am President Putin. Poopin. Yeah, 420 is a nice area, Michael. It could kind of get a reaction there. It really could. And I mean, kind of a similar situation to last night where we're very close to buy side. You think it takes it, but it very well could. Maybe not, right? It could decide not to. It is kind of risky sitting here with no stop loss, but we are just on an eval. So even if it, you know, Minister of Defense of Ukraine, I was reading a little thing there. It went off. Commercial break. There's no commercial breaks. Come on. The puppet regime. November rain. EQ goes to 500. We're in the jungle, baby. That's right. In the jungle. Oh, I forgot to turn the... The next push above 400 should get a decent sized candle if we can get back above 400 here. Yeah, ES holding up there at the 53, which is kind of the next level up there. But we get this next push. I sent you your credits for your free PA accounts. Let's go, Michael. Nice job. Usually I have breakfast at 11. I have breakfast at like 7:30, 8 o'clock. Man, look at that breakout on ES, but Nasdaq's not moving. There we go. I was like, what the hell? Did you guys see that? We had a huge candle on ES. That's why I was like, what's going on with Nasdaq? It wasn't moving. And then I looked down, and then all of a sudden we had a big data hole, a big hole in the data. And it ripped out. Tagged your shorts, got out instantly, break even. Did you guys see that lag? That was a huge lag on my charts. Now over here on the ES, I was like, whoa, how's ES going and Nasdaq's not? That was a ripper. Trump phoned his friends again. He did something. He always had breakfast at 11. Yeah, it seems kind of late. Let's go, Anthony. Nice job. Trev, were you short or no? Let me try to refresh this. See if it fills that in. It did not. Still not filling that gap in. Okay. This pump smells fishy. He was able to get out on the pullback. Oh, you're watching 100 tick. Yeah, no, there. Yeah, true, Trev. Yeah, I wouldn't be doing this on a funded account for sure, or any kind of meaningful account. We're doing on our 91% Bulenox, which I would like to pass, but still, we're using micros. I agree. I mean, there was this morning right at open that you could have taken. I don't know what strategy you're trading, but like I did see this 3-minute long there. Right, kind of triggered right before open, right? That's basically the only entry I've seen, like as far as like funded. And I did take the retest here, this first presented for my funded trade. Let's look at the highs from the previous day. We ran this. I mean, there's not a whole lot in here kind of holding us up or holding us down, right? 513. Got a couple of pivot points up there as well. Joom Shop. I don't know. What is Joom Shop, Elito? Meet Virginia. She always drinks coffee at midnight. Good morning, Sarady. Yeah, I have the gap. I don't know what it is. It's from that, just some sort of thing. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, Francis. I mean, that's probably a good practice. Shut everything down. Yeah, I don't use Thrive, Elito. I don't know anything about it. 150K straight to funded for 350. Missing out, you need an account? All right, Dale, just use code MM. You got an account. Elito, that does seem cheap, but man, who does that sound like? It's too cheap. That's what a 50K should cost, like $350. It's too cheap. Yeah, I know they just launched, but that's too cheap. I'm sorry. That's a red flag to me. You're selling your accounts too cheap. I'm not on board with that anymore. I've been burnt. Oh, I've been burnt. Yes, it's a great plug, Dale. Great plug. I'm not saying, you know, I don't trade them. I don't know anything about them, so we'll wait. We'll wait and see what happens. They're way too expensive. How much was it at launch, Alito? I don't even know. I didn't check into them. Sway from experience, a huge flush is coming. It might. You never know, right? Thrive. Let me see what is their website. Let me look at them. Let me look at them and see. Not that you can tell a whole lot from the website, but thrive.com maybe? No. TFD also has 50%. What is TFD? See, that's what, oh, the futures desk. That's what I'm saying. I need to, I got to get up on these new prop firms. I usually just stick to the ones that Thrive Capital. Is that what it's called? Alito, I don't know, man. I'm not saying he won't. I just don't know. Too bad he has pulled back to 59.56. Took your stop loss out. Yeah. That's a good rip on ES, though. I mean, the recovery of 25, like we called, I mean, it's 37 points. What is the, what's the prop firm? What's Thrive's website? I can't find it. You got to flatten on your Finding Futures Network because they're treating this Donnie versus Putin call high. Oh, are they? Thrive. Yeah, I know June used to work for he used to work at Fast Track, but I don't think he's really, I don't think he's you know, he left there obviously before they went under. But I don't know their website. I don't know I can't find it. Yeah, that's the thing, Black Beauty. That's the only thing is like, and that's why I just been sticking with the main ones that I know, right? Just for that reason. Do I not see my message on the website? No. I don't see the website. I don't know what the website. Alito, you have to send it in. Well, here I can make you. You'll have to post it. Here, you can post it now. I add you as a quick moderator. Now you can try to post it. It won't let you post a link unless you're a mod. Oh, you got in at 59.45, Chan? It's still not bad entry there. Still not bad. You want to check the website out. I don't know if I mean, you know, I'm probably not going to join them, but we'll check it out and see. At least not right now. I mean, 350 for 150K is cheap, but I don't know if I want to put myself at risk. No, Ubin, you have to be a mod in order to post a link. Sorry. Hey, Elito, I see you over in FSP's chat. I saw you in FSP's chat the other day, and he had said he said he had muted you. Had me a nice little chuckle on that. I was like, Alito over there causing issues, cursing. He's over there cursing. ThriveTrading.com. You go to FSB as well. FSB, I'll put them on like, I'll put them on if I'm like chilling in the chair or something. Yeah, see, their 50K account is 250. I mean, it's too cheap. It's too cheap. Consistency is 25%. So how does it work though? You can't take a payout until you get 3,000. I mean, I guess that might help. Oh, Tick is another one you don't trust. You got a couple of payouts, but I won't recommend them. Yeah, I've never had a problem with Tick as far as I know. So, but I've heard the people. Yeah, the max withdrawal is low. I do see that 22.50. And you got to have 10 trading days with a minimum of 150. Dun, 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 dun. I guess it makes sense. I guess even though the price is low, their profit target's a little bigger, which probably helps protect them a little bit. They do offer swing accounts too. That's interesting. But they're direct to funded. Yeah, I guess it's not that bad of rules, but as far as like protecting themselves. So, they made rule changes this morning. Boom, 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 boom. Funded Futures Network. Yeah, I have them. I've used them. I have a code with them too. We're waiting to see what happens with the, you know, waiting to see what happens with the Trump. Nothing really so far, huh? Pass 150K Apex and have 50K. Let's go. What is Casher? What is Casher? I don't know what that is. You don't get it though, so you got to make 3K first, then 1,500 on top of that. Not in the instant fund in Lavender. It should just be 3K. You should be able to take out 2250. Am I wrong there? Am I wrong? Help me out. It's kind of how it reads, but I could be wrong. 430. I don't know. It looks like that 513 is going to be the draw, but you know the 10 points to buy steak for your dog. Get it. For 50K, yes, you have to hit 3K, then you can take out 1.5K from it. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Green on everything. Daily loss limit on Topstep. Again, I got anything going with Topstep this year? Me either. When you have 50% bonus, which is 750K cap, the way they call it, Trader Bank. No, I'm not D. I'm on normal NQM. June contracts. What's your price at? Just need 10 more points, and we're starting to get a little pullback here. A little twitchy action too, to be honest. Well, we've already ran. We don't have to run this previous day high. We are awfully close to it, though. Did ES run the previous day high? Let me look. Nope. It's up there like 76, 77 area. Not that. It's like 12, 13 points off. Yeah, Elito. I think he had he already had a discount. He had a Discord following before he started streaming on YouTube, right? Didn't he have like a free Discord or something? He had something going on already before he was on YouTube. $750 to the Trader Bank. So how do you get the money out of the Trader Bank, though, Elito? That's the question. How and when do you withdraw from your Trader Bank? And can you use the money in the Trader Bank to maybe purchase evals, purchase new accounts, stuff like that? Because like if that's the case, that might make sense. 14 EMA, I don't even know where that is. I got the 9, the 21, and the 50 on here. Wouldn't mind to pull back into the 50, kind of lining up with a pivot point right now. Initial balance is set in just a few minutes as well. You have 2 options, convert to live or pay it out. Oh, 30K though? What up, Dale? I don't know who Dale's showing brotherly love to. They allow you to reinvest the money into their company. Send kisses. Dale's so weird. He's so weird, but I like him. I don't know what Dale looks like, but if I had to picture Dale, if I had to like come up with what Dale looks like in my mind, I'm going to say he's like 6'4", 236.5 pounds. He's probably got dreadlocks. How close am I, Dale? Oh. Goodness. Blonde dreads. That could be, yeah, blonde dreads. Like last step is considering something similar. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it sounds all right. The price is a little bit on the cheap side. It's the only thing that scares me. 6'3", 330. Holy cow. No dreadlocks, but you're black. Well, I already knew that, Dale. You're 6'3", 330? No, you're not. You that big? I'm 6'2", 270, so. Trying to grab a short. Yeah, I mean, it looks like the short. It looks like a short play, but just be careful at 411. A sweep of that area could kind of take us back up. We kind of bottom of the range here as well. You're huge. 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 Dell plays linebacker for the Dogs. So he drives a Lamborghini and he has a bunch of speeding tickets. Big Rome. Big Rome. No. He's, what's his name on Friday? Big Worm. Big Worm. Big Perm. Big Worm. I don't know if Trump finished talking. I have no idea. Nice job. Dogs having steak. Let's go. Do I try for a little bounce here? I'm going to try a little bounce here. I'm going to try a little bounce right here, guys. No, for no real reason. The whole number, really. Just the whole number, bounce. Or average into it. You could have taken 15. Well, you only need 10 for the dog. Remember, don't be greedy. You only need 10 for the dog to eat steak. All right. I want to squeeze into this one here. Whoop, 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 whoop. We're in too many here. We could get wrecked. We got pivot point, bullish fair value gap. We got the 50 EMA. If this isn't hold right here, then we're definitely going down. All right, we're still in 3. Make that 2, make that 1, go to break even. Should have just waited for that 50 touch. I don't know why I didn't. What up, Les? Pass an eval and have PA. How many contracts can be done on NQ and MNQ? Which prop firm? Yeah, it is kind of risky. Which prop firm, Les? If it's Apex, it's 10 minis, 100 mics. SEC? Who is that? Who is SEC? That might be one I've never heard of. Apex. Okay, well, Apex 25K, you can go 4 minis, 40 micros. 4 minis, 40 micros. Guys, who's not taking these 50 EMA touches? I mean, who's not? Who's not? If you're not a believer in the 50 EMA on the 1 minute after the first cross by now, first cross, kind of a clear draw on liquidity, you know, I think. It may not get there, but like these first touches are killer, man. They're good. 10, 15 points every time. I'm telling you. That's 30 points on that pop. 30 points. You're still in 2 mics? Nice, nice, nice. You can't go over the contracts less. It won't allow you. It will not allow you. You missed it. You were short, though. Yeah, nothing wrong. If you're short, then it's a good take profit spot, right? Or you can just hold it through it. Now, the second touch obviously is not going to be as good, but first touch is good. Es gut. Es geht mir gut. Es geht mir gut. Yeah, you can blow the account quick with 4 minis for sure. That's the extent of my German. I think it means I am doing good. I don't know. Something like that. But yeah, you can't go over the contract, so I wouldn't worry about that. They have it in place where once you meet the maximum, it won't let you enter anymore. And on this pullback here, you really just want to see ES hold the 25. If it holds 25, we're still heading up. It's so funny because a lot of times you see these 50 touches and you look back and you're like, man, and then you're up like 100 points off of it, right? This might not be one of those times, but, you know, sometimes that's the case. Looks like Nutty just entered a short. I don't hate it, but I mean, I do think we have all these wicks down here kind of in this area. So if you are short, like this is probably a great little target area. You know, you could also use your fib to kind of determine where you think it might go. Let's use the that lines up with a 38, 50% down here at 309, VWAP into the OTE. So we'll see. All right, guys, got to go to the bathroom right quick. Black Beauty, going up or down? Woo! FSP habitual account blower? Maybe. Till it hits that 10-minute major resistance line. Got you. I don't know. Is FSP blowing accounts? I have no idea. I do enjoy watching him like late in the afternoons. I'll watch him sometimes, but is he on this morning? I'm sure he's on. 3,000 people watching. Holy cow. He's challenging Patrick for the biggest and the largest. The biggest and the largest. Oh, he's long. He's long 1393. Yes, I like that area. I like that area. Yeah, for sure it's different than the norm. Yeah, no doubt about that. Tyra, his name is FSP. This is him here. It's FSP. Where's his let's see. FSP Future Scalper. Yeah, that's him. He's definitely a funny guy. What up, Black Phoenix? He just rotates accounts until trade wins. Yes. He will, so in other words, he'll long, like, say, an eval here. Say he gets long here and it pulls back, he'll just keep longing in different accounts. I've seen him do that before, too. But, I mean, he seems to know what he's doing. I mean, it is a higher risk strategy, but he's taking advantage of the prop firms, basically. It's what he's doing. So, yeah, he does. He does there, Michael. He yellows the account and just either passes or blows. Yeah, he's taking advantage of in my opinion, of the prop firms for the most part. That's how he's kind of trading. So, Trader Joe salmon for the cat, steak for the dog. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, you can do that and trade one account at a time. The thing is, like, excuse me, sorry guys. He sells like a course, and he just teaches you prop firm math, which everyone knows. Let's say you spend 1,000 on accounts and you get one payout for $2,000. Well, then you made $1,000. I mean, right? That's called prop firm math, right? It works. If your pockets are deep enough to make that work, then there you go. I don't hate on anybody for, doing whatever the word is, for making money. Oh, John, he's making a killing, dude. If he's got 3,000 people watching him, he's in Patrick Whelan money. You got 3,000 people watching you. He's over there in Patrick Whelan money, probably making $12,000-$15,000 a day. Would be my guess on affiliates and such. Maybe he's not killing it on his course, but for sure the other stuff. Just gotta think people are following him into those trades. So like if he blows one account, then other people are blowing accounts too. So yeah, Black Phoenix, I agree, but a lot of people tend to like that kind of stuff. They like to see people kind of being a little bit of a degen, and not necessarily normal, what I would consider normal trading, right? So under 1 minute time frame, put a 50 EMA as a support to 46, the measure on the move. Yeah, I feel bad for Nutty here. He's short 387, and he's getting squeezed. Stops at the 448. He's getting squeezed. We did this the other day where we left sell. We came so close to buy side and we left it, but very important here to make new highs. So we make new highs. I think we go to 513. If we kind of have a failed pivot, something along these lines here, kind of a not quite a new high, then we probably leave it. But we'll see. TP 436. I like it. I like 436. Took another long above the 14 EMA on the 1 minute. You're looking for 10 points. Good luck, sir. That is an ugly red candle there. ES hit the pivot point at 958. So the line in the sand on this short here, you got a pivot down there at 81. You got the 50 EMA at 90. You got the actual 90 level as well. As long as we kind of hold that 90 level there, then I think that we continue higher. But again, very important here to make a new high. If we fail to make a new high, that's your first sign of a reversal. But we talk about that every day pretty much. Do we take the first sign? Probably not. So let's see here. All right, appreciate you, Timbo. We'll check you later. ES getting back above that pivot point there at 59. Looking like we're about to just break out here. I might participate long above 430 here. Could take it right here, actually. Let me look at my other chart. Yeah. I don't think it's bad. I'm going to try it here with a relatively short stop. Were we in 5? All right. I might hold 1 for a little runner here. There we go. So basically, free rolling this trade now. You're at a 10-point buck. Let's go. Oh, FSP, is he doing the warrior music? VWAP, QQQ. I turned them off. I was listening for a minute, but I turned them off. I'm actually watching Nutty. We got Nutty pulled up. ES losing that pivot point there. That's not a good sign. Need to really hold that 59 area. Maybe just a little peekaboo below. Might get stopped out here on the runner. All right, got my runner. You do kind of got some low resistance down here, but down below. This thing could run down there quickly. It could, kind of. You know what? I had my stop in the wrong spot. Should have been at 382 now that I'm looking at it. It's too big. I'm going to try it again. Stop should be at really down here at 382. Break even on your shorts with exact point now dipping. Nutty needs to hold for a while to see some relief. Maybe. Fried okra and chicken. My mom had some fried okra made last night. The thing is, this, I don't know, it's a tough spot here. That's why I'm not really going big size. Just taking a little plays here as I can. But yeah, that's a really good candle there for the longs. Your take profit, really, 436. 436 is a safe take profit. 436.75. So right there is your safe take profit. Obviously, you can leave runners for a little bit higher there, 515s maybe. Okra is a vile weed. I like fried okra. Fried okra is really good. The good old fried okra. Let's look around. Who's trading? The money is on its way. Let's go. I did learn something new about Take Profit Trader Black Beauty that I did not know. You're currently funded. Let's go, their maker. Oh, you'll be back for tomorrow? Oh, thanks, their maker. We'll be here tomorrow. FTMO. Matt was a 0. Let's check in on him. Oh, he was at 0. Anyways, guys, I was telling Black Beauty, I did not know that when you're funded and you're above the threshold, that you could transfer any amount into your wallet. I actually learned that from Jay. Appreciate you there, maker. So in other words, let's say you're up $190 and you're not up the $250 that you need to avoid the fee. You could still transfer the $190 from into your wallet without paying the fee until you move it to your checking account. I had no idea you could do that. I thought it had to be $250 or nothing. I didn't know that you could still transfer it over if it was less than $250. Because I've had a couple of times where I was up like $190, say I was up $200 and I wanted $250 and I took an extra trade and lost because I was trying to get to that $250 and I could have just taken the $200 I'd already made. I had no idea you could do that. Didn't know at all. So that's interesting. Yeah, I agree. Take profit rules are definitely the best. You just stayed at $80. Yeah, see, I didn't know you could do that. I had no idea, no clue you could do that. I was like, God dang it. This is risky. I'm going to stab here again. We're at the whole number, so, and the 50 EMA for the second or third touch here, so it could just break right through there, but I'm going to try it anyway. I'm late, obviously, as usual. We're late to the game. It doesn't look like it's going to hold this time, which wouldn't be a shocker. They really are a partnership. Yeah, I guess kind of makes sense there, Black Beauty. Where is I want my bounce? I want my bounce. You know, this probably not going to work out, but it's okay. The stop really needs to be lower, but I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. Just look for another spot. Stop me out. Looks like it might go down now. Maybe. Yeah, if we break that 90, I think you will be. I really should have my stop down here at like the 50s, but it's just too far for me. All right, let's see if we can sneak in a little short here. Sneak in a little short. Yeah, too late. I didn't put the stop where it needed to be. I know that the stop really needs to, you really need to give it a sweep of this low, which it didn't do. But that's okay, right? Look at that, back above the 50 now, and the 400s. Would have hit my take profit there, but oh well. We did just enter the macro here. Problem is we didn't really sweep any liquidity down. We didn't sweep this liquidity. Wait, did we sweep it on... no, we didn't sweep it on the NQ either. No, wait, that's micros. Where's the NQ? Right here? Yeah, it didn't sweep it on the NQ either. We'll see here. Yeah, long trigger makes sense, but I do think if we hold, I'm going to try this here. Oh. All right, we're in a mini here, basically. I'm going to put my stop right there. Oh. No. If it closes back above, I'm going to switch long. We'll see. ES did recover to 53, so I don't really love that. Scrambled eggs on a hamburger? Ugh. I don't know about that, lunatic. I don't know about that. Now I'm about to get a long trigger here. Kind of sucks to get a long trigger when you're short, right? And if you switch long, it might just fake you out. There's the long trigger. Even though we got a long trigger, let's just see if it fails. I need to just put the stop up here. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, I would think it would have ran that liquidity down lower, but it didn't. See if we can get back below that 53 there on the ES. Pushing it now. Might just get out of this. I'll just kill it, eat my loss, protect a little bit of the profitos. It might go down here still, but we might re-enter long depending upon how this 5-minute candle closes. We'll see. It does have a clear stop loss, 20 points. $434.50 would be the take profit. We're 5 minutes away from top of the hour. So I was like, what is he talking about? Black Phoenix, I usually just trade on camera. I try not to trade off camera, maybe like 1 or 2 trades here or there. It's pretty much the same. I don't think I trade any different. All right, we're in 9. I spammed it like, you know, that guy. I spammed it like that guy. That one guy. What's that guy's name? You guys know what I'm talking about. That guy. That one guy. Might have picked a bad time to spam it. We're getting a little speed here on these candles. A little speed. I don't know what that means. This could be bad. Boom, boom, boom. Stock Tiger. Yeah, Michael, it's a risky long for sure. Well, we have a bullish Harami. So I'm just trusting the Harami here. If we get it, we get it. Now we're in 15. It could sweep that 75 area and then go higher, but it could also sweep it and go lower. Who knows? We are aware that it could sweep it. Womp, womp, womp. How do I manage? Well, if it hits them, it hits them. If it doesn't hit them, it doesn't hit them. Where's the 100 EMA at, Fish Lips? I don't even know. If the 50's here, is the 100 above it or below it? I don't know. We're in the chop zone. What's news at 11:30, lunatic? I don't think. Are you talking about those little? What was it? The little 3-month and 6-month bill auction. I don't think those will do anything. 362. That is kind of down there a bit. Got to get back above that 400 level there. I didn't even notice we were at the whole number there. Let's just keep adding. Okra on scrambled eggs. Yeah, Tech T, it does, but I'm already on the micros, so I really wasn't planning on being in this heavy. Wasn't planning on being in this heavy, to be honest. You do not eat meat, you eat fish, but no shellfish, only dairy. Feta. Yeah, I'm not really a huge fish person myself. What are we still in here? 15? Seven. Back down to kind of a normal position. There we go. Just down to 2. Taking it off there. No panic. You know, no panic. We are paying some hella fees here, though. 11:30 is like a 3-month, 6-month bill auction. It's not, and that's also the close for London. What up, Trading with Ghost? I don't know if I can help you. What do you need? What up, Alito? You long from 390, exit 402. Nice. Let's go. You have a 50K account. Yesterday you made 1190. Today I made 1483. How can I fix my biggest day? If you understood, please help. Is that an eval, Trading with Ghost? Well, let's do some math, Trading with Ghost. Let's do some quick math. It's not that hard. So, you don't need to do anything, to be honest. 1483 plus 1190. 2,673 minus 3,000. That means tomorrow you need to make $327. Not more, not less. So your next trading day, you can't make more today, so don't worry about it today. But on your next trading day, you make $327. And then the next 2 days, you flip a micro. You enter one micro, and you exit it immediately. And then that will give you your 5 trading days, and you'll pass. Nah, it's not 1 day to pass, 50%. So he's perfectly fine with 1483. You're fine there. So just make the $330 tomorrow if you can, or spread it across 3 days. And that's it. Just keep it simple. That's all you have to do. So you're actually fine. You're in a fine spot. Oh, Nutty flip long. The reverse. Yeah, no problem, Trading with Ghost. You're good to go. But great job on those profits. I'm struggling with mine. Let me see where we're at. Take profit. I guess these two are still in profit. Oh, that one's at 52.1. I didn't even know that one's that close to passing. This one's at break even, basically. And you can see my Apex PAs are, these are down like $800-900. And then these are up $600. So yeah, I've been struggling on my stuff too. Oh, these two evals, they're, yeah. Got a couple of them above 50K, not much. Just trying to ease those in with my funded accounts. Let them pass when they pass. If they don't pass, they don't pass. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. Apex EV is still 1 day to pass. Yes, it is. Eval, yeah. Neo, it is 1 day to pass. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. This looks like bearish structure. Manipulation leg above. A failed pivot. Didn't make a lower low here. Now, if we made a lower low and then you had another failed pivot, then that could be a little more interesting. The fact that we left a higher low here is kind of the only thing that makes this not 100% bearish structure here, potentially. But you know what they say. You know what they say. Never short a slow market, because eventually it just breaks out. That might be what we're doing here. Kind of got a little short-term 1 minute trend line here too, to the upside or downside. But yeah, if this wick right here had swept this low, then this would become protected. But since it did not, it's interesting that it didn't. So you might actually get that little sweep lower, then the breakout. But we'll see. It's kind of what I was prepared for on that long there. I was prepared for this to just sweep this low and then see what happens. Oh, yeah, Neo, yeah. I am up on the Apex rules. The other one's not so much. You know. So, but I am up on the Apex rules. And I'm going to go ahead and sign up for all the other prop firms, though. Get a code with everybody. I did ask you guys about that. You said that that's something you want me to do, so we'll get a code with everybody. Let's see if Apex responded to our help ticket. Probably not yet. I don't know that they ever will, to be honest. Just because it's an affiliate question. Oh, did they respond? I think they did. They said, Cleve, unfortunately, once a code has been assigned to an affiliate, it cannot be changed to another. All right. I mean, it's so stupid. They basically just said that once it's assigned to affiliate, it can't be assigned to another. Yeah, but the whole reason they took that code is because they knew it was someone else's. I don't think there's anybody else using MM. I could be wrong, but maybe there isn't. I don't think there is. Okay. It's kind of what we thought might happen. That's a nice, again, didn't take out these wicks here. Now with Thrive offering unrealized straight to funded at such low prices, what's the point of using Apex? Alito, the point is, well, I already have Myth. The point is, you know, you trust those other prop firms. I don't necessarily trust Thrive, if you know what I'm saying. Not saying anything negative, I just don't trust them. Tech T. So Apex, I have code Myth. I've always had code Myth, but someone brought it to my attention today that someone is using the code MM, that they have an active code that's MM. Well, when I first asked for my custom code, I asked for MM, obviously. That's my first choice. And they said that you cannot use a 2-letter code. You can only have a minimum of 3 letters, not 2. So I had to choose Myth instead of MM. Well, then someone else came along and they gave MM to them. So that's kind of the thing. But yeah. Well, you get what I'm saying, Michael. Apex is not going out of business, is what I mean. They're not going to. They're not going out of business. I've never had a problem with Apex. And trust me, they don't know me as an affiliate. Like, my affiliate email and my regular email on my account are 2 different things. So maybe they probably know I'm an affiliate, but they don't. I'm not a huge affiliate by any stretch. I don't get a lot of sales from Apex. Maybe that's why. Maybe everybody's using MM. But see, this is why I don't have a problem with I don't have a problem with Apex because, you know, how do I move that over to make this wider? I mean, do you see any denied requests there? None of my payout requests have ever been denied, not one time. And that's just following the rules. Now, am I saying that people who have followed the rules have not been denied? No, I'm not saying that because it's completely possible. But I'm just saying for me, myself, I haven't been. Mad Max, I don't know who that is. I mean, there could be somebody else using that code. I mean, I don't know. There could be using the same code as me. I have no idea. So, long and short, the candle body, the 5 minutes is terrible. Yeah. But that's why I always say you always got to make your own decision about every prop firm that you use. Don't trust what anyone else says because what they have happen in their experience is not always going to be what you have happen. So you have to make your own decision. And I respect everyone's decision. You don't want to use them? No problem with that. Don't use them. You know, use someone that maybe like Use Take Profit Trader. Use My Funded Futures. Use Bulenox. Use whoever. Tradeify. You know, if you never had any issues with these other ones. Tick, Day Traders, Funded Futures Network. I mean, you know, you got all of them. There's thousands and thousands and millions of options. Millions and millions. Maybe not millions yet, but they're definitely a lot. Oh, you have seen a Facebook affiliate? Yeah, I know there is someone who does. I can't remember who it was, though. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not upset about it. It would have been nice to have the code MM from beginning. You know what I mean? But they didn't give it to me. So it's kind of crazy that it left these wicks down here. It's kind of got me a little scared and long. But that certainly looks like the play. Kind of breaking out of the short-term trend on the 1 minute. Got kind of some trend line liquidity. It's not perfect, but it's there. 3 touches. Oh, let me check. I do want to go get my haircut today. Let me see. Let me see what the weight is to get a haircut. 38-minute wait. On hell, I'd probably go with Take Private Trader. I mean, like, Take Private Trader, My Funded Futures, Apex, and Bulenox. Those are my 4. But Take Private Trader is probably the best right now. I kind of am tempted to take an along here, but buy the Floby. Problem is I don't have enough hair to use the Floby. Can't use the Floby. I don't have enough hair. There's no flow to be. You need to make $3.95 to get a live account with Bluesky. I've been trading this account so cautiously, just trying to get 100 to 200 a day. Nice job, Eliza. Flow beard. Yeah, I need that. Get the beard, tidied up. I haven't been in like a month. You're supposed to go I usually go every 2 weeks. So I've just been letting it go wild. Do think I'm going to drive out there, get my hair cut, and then maybe get some food. We'll see. All right, what do we do? What do we do here? Do we take the long? Do we not take the long? Let's look at the 5 minute. Are we missing anything here? I mean, I could have my stop at 400. It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of flagging here, but dangerous spot just to go long. Think about going ahead and go get my hair cut and coming back. We'll do the oh, I don't have my ATM on. Darn it. What happened here? Yeah, food does sound good, Predator. Milky Way and a RC Cola. Or something like that. There it is. Yeah, I'm thinking about coming back on Power Hour to do my 350 trade. It'll probably just be on evals today. If you know, you know. Diabetes. Yeah, we may already have that, Black Beauty. I don't know. We may already have that. May or may not. Who you been talking to, Black Beauty? Who you been talking to over there? Oh, my goodness. Oh, this is on micros, too. I got to check it over here on the other one. I don't tell nobody that. Black Beauty's over there, got my medical records out. She's like, he has diabetes. Let me just mention it in the chat. Let's just mention it just to give him a little stabbing. Don't you get that sweet? Nah, I'm just kidding. Oh, man. I kind of want to take one more stab at it here. You know what that gets you, right? One more. Gets you in trouble. Metformin. Yeah, I've heard of that. I don't know what it is, though. I'm going to try it here. What was that? But yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it there. I think I'm going to run and get a haircut. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. What is today? I think the 80% off Apex sale ends tomorrow. 91% off still going on Bulenox. 50% of Americans are diabetic. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. It could have diabetes. Yeah, haircuts are overrated. Yeah, I need to get my beard done, though. We had the 8th grade thing tonight, and then today's really the only day for me to be able to get it done. So, but I'm gonna come back probably 3:15. We'll go 3:15 to like 4:15 or something like that. So, appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you next time.